Champions! Champions!
You gonna win today?
It's a sleeping club, you know. It's a massive club, like a sleeping giant, and it just needs somebody to tap into it and give us structure. And look, you know, first year we've got promotion. This year again we're going to go for promotion again, and ideally go into the Premier League. The ambition of this club is limitless.
First year at Indian Gymkhana has surpassed all expectations. I think from a team perspective, on the turf, the thing that pleases me the most is that the two biggest games against Guildford away and against London Wayfarers at home, to win 4-0 and 4-0 and score some brilliant goals, clean sheets, was key.
Relief is one, purely because I knew we were good enough after a couple of training sessions to win this league, but I know how tough it can be. But personally, it's been enjoyment, it's been fulfillment, it's meant so much for me to kind of come in and win this league. Just from the celebrations and the excitement of everyone involved in the club, what it means to them, and to be a small part of that is exceptional. So I would wrap the season up as it's a very, very memorable one.
The change is huge. I mean, GB and even India, all the top sides in the world, Aussies, they'll have rotations going, so people are fresh and fit. And what's changed defensively, it's become, you have to be a damn good defender, even if you're an attacking player. 2 years ago, we were about to get relegated, but we had, I think, 2 or 3 games, all or nothing again. We ended up winning the game. I think it was London Wayfarers again, home 3-2. We had 12 players, no bench, and everyone just played on. You know, we literally, are you injured? Are you okay? Go and have a rest. But the change is huge.
So I've been here, I say 7 seasons. Well, I had 4 seasons where the last day we were playing for relegation, so we stayed up. So yeah, it's incredibly different to win the league. Obviously, as captain, is incredibly, it's awesome. And coming in the bar afterwards and seeing how much it meant to the guys here who've been, and we've put them through some stuff. We have put them through some stuff, so it's yeah, it's good. Really good. It hasn't sunk in yet.
For me, Indian Gymkhana is a club where I derive most of my inspiration from to become a better hockey player. You know, I played at the top level, and I would have never been given that exposure or had that hunger or drive because I used to watch these guys play. I used to watch all the old guard play. So what it means for me is inspiration. That's what this club means to me. It inspires a younger generation like myself when I was younger, and I intend to do the same. You know, try and inspire the next generation.
Guys, come on!
The club worked unbelievably hard behind the scenes to make sure we had the funding available. We needed to get some people back on side, some great men within the club again. Amrit, Bali, Lord Paul were amongst many others who were willing to help and sponsor the men's first 11.
There's that respect, and the club do everything that they can to give us the opportunity to win, and so it's making sure we repay that as a squad.
I think there has to be a little nod to all the people, the players, the committee and staff behind the scenes. I probably haven't named all of them. Balli Walia, Amit Walia, all these people who've kept the club going.
We have a great management side as a brilliant physio with Finn. We have Nick Barrett doing a brilliant job as my counsellor, as the manager, as the assistant coach. Ipe has been brilliant when he's come in. And I'm really pleased in the way that process kind of ended as the season went by. Off the turf, seeing the boys together at the end of season ball, seeing the way that they talked to each other, how they responded. Obviously, Ranjiv got badly injured, and seeing how the community reaches out to him, that makes me super happy as well. So I think all in all, it's a positive year. A huge amount was learned, and we're going to have a lot more to learn as we go forwards into Division 1.
This will actually put Indian Gymkhana on the map to say, actually, you know what, these guys are serious, you know, as well as the fact that when people come here, they actually love coming here. I think this club could go wherever it wants to go. You know, if you go to other clubs in the country, I don't personally think they've got a setup like this.
We were in the Prem for many, many years, should have won it. And now that's our target, actually, to go and win the Premier League in the next 2 to 3 years. And reach Europe.
We want to win the league. You want to win the league again? I think, like personally, I'd be disappointed if we weren't challenging for the league.
I think the ultimate aim for the men's ones is to go into the Premier League, is to finish in that European spot. And take the club into Europe, which I think would be an amazing experience for everyone involved, whether they've been at the club 20, 30, 40 years or joined recently. I think moving into Division 1 and with the current squad, we're in a really good place. We need to add. We need to add in certain areas to make sure that we can go and challenge in Division 1. But I'm pleased in the foundations that we laid this year. I think for us to achieve these amazing goals, the work behind the scenes is going to have to be huge, and it was big this year. So the likes of Ravi and the work he's done, and Satish and Raj, those efforts were going to have to be fourfold, fivefold. Commercially, the club is in a fantastic place. We have you know, the banqueting room, the orangery, the terrace are all doing fantastic things. It's making sure that we can utilise some of that revenue to really improve the hockey section. Ultimately, what value or what behaviour are we looking at? I think we have to be relentless here if we're going to take things forward. You've got two types of people in the world. You've got the people who win a national title and the next day put the tools down because they've achieved everything they've achieved. And sometimes it takes them weeks, months to get back into the right place. And then you've got the crazy people like me who win a national title and the next morning they're planning the next national title. There is no off season. You've got to keep on going, and that's both building the club from a director of hockey perspective, and then also pushing the men's ones forwards and making sure they can continue to move forward. So we got to be all in, relentless, and we just got to keep moving forwards.
This is just a start to something really big, and it actually makes my spine tingle when I think about this for the future, that we can go on to achieve whatever we want to achieve.